gives it to Mats Vifa, the overlapping fullback. He pulls it across, and it's Conor Bradley on this occasion who has got across and booted it out. But Fabian Hertzler pleased with what he's seen. Positive play from his Brighton side. So Van Hecke will go back to Adam Webster. Adam Webster with the ball. Liverpool happy to kind of sit off in a 4-2-4 formation of sorts. It's a long ball to Minte. Minte inside the box will cross it in. It's headed away by Jarell Kwanzaa. Stood inside the 6-yard box and headed it away. That'll be a throw for Brighton. Mats Vifa will come over to pick the ball up. So Vifa with the ball. He'll throw it into Danny Welbeck. Welbeck back to Vifa. Vifa will pull it back to the edge of the box. There's Mohamed Salah who is stepping forward. Here is Pervis Estupiñán. Goes to Adingra. Adingra will cross it in, but Alisson will dive across and catch it. He will take his time and will now roll it out to Jarell Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa will give it to Tsimikas. And Kwanzaa will give it to Ryan Gravenberg, who turns so well on the edge of his box. So it's Mats Vifa. Vifa will throw it short to Jan-Paul Van Hecke. Van Hecke will release it to Adam Webster. Webster to Van Hecke, and Vifa will knock it all the way back to Bart Verbruggen. Here is Carlos Baliba. Receives the ball from Webster, goes out to the right side. Van Hecke. Over the ball, Mats Vifa. Vifa can now drive inside. Vifa will try to play it to the edge of the box where Yassine Ayari is, but again, Ryan Gravenberg's there, and he'll go back to Alisson. He'll just send a long ball forward, which is headed back down to a Brighton player. Simon Adingra. Adingra will cross it in. Kwanzaa gets a touch to boot it away, and Salah will attempt to bring down. He's unable to. It's out on the right hand sid now. So Kuba Minte is going to dink it to the far post, and it's a dangerous ball, but it's over the head of Yassine Ayari. Out for a goal kick. Kuba Minte just cutting in onto his left foot there, crossing the ball in. Yassine Ayari jumped up for it. He's complaining that he had a little shove in the back from Conor Bradley. He's maybe got a case as the ball goes forward. It's Cody Gakpo. Headed away, and then it comes all the way back to Adam Webster. Webster, Van Hecke. Plays it all the way back to Bart Verbruggen. Verbruggen to Webster, and it's the man draped in all black that will clip the ball out to the left-hand side, one in the air by Conor Bradley. Ryan Gravenberg will get the touch, and it's a heavy touch because it goes out of play for a Seagulls throw, which is applauded by a couple of supporters down there watching on. It's Carlos Baliba who's been able to turn, and he's fouled by Chiesa, and there's a couple of questions being asked by Brighton players. Andy Madley just has a word with Chiesa and tells him to calm down. Chiesa's put his hands around Andy Madley and has apologised straight away. It may have gone down in the good books of the referee for that honesty. Ball goes back to Van Hecke. So it's Webster. Webster will give it to Verbruggen. Verbruggen will Play it again. Brighton, who are a real possession-based side, will knock it forward to Danny Welbeck, who's dropped in deep to get on it, and the referee's just deemed that Dominic Szoboszlai was just a little bit overzealous with the way that he came in to get the ball, and it's Yassine Ayari who will give it to Jan-Paul van Hecke. There is Danny Welbeck, gives it to Brahan Garuda. Garuda's battling with Tsimikas, but Tsimikas is just going to try and see it out of play, but it's kept in. Now it's Yankuba Minte. Minte coming onto his left foot, surging in, but he's unable to get there. It's Ryan Gravenberg who comes over, gets it, and then is fouled by Yankuba Minte. It'll be a free kick for Liverpool. Good play by Ryan Gravenberg, getting his body in, protecting it well, and then eventually winning the foul. The ball will be left for Alisson Becker. Alisson Becker just trying to organise his team. He knocks it forward, all the way forward, and it's Federico Chiesa who gets there. Chiesa will try and hold up to the ball. He's eventually bundled over by Jan-Paul van Hecke, who clearly doesn't agree with the decision, but for anyone that has watched Van Hecke like I have this season, he doesn't agree with many decisions from the officials. He's always having a little bit of a chew on the ear of the man in black. So here is Ryan Gravenberg. Gravenberg will give it to Szoboszlai. Oh, here is Szoboszlai. We'll clip it out to the right-hand side. Ibrahim Konate. Just clipped by Adingra, meaning Liverpool can take a free kick. They will knock it forward to Harvey Elliott. Harvey Elliott will go back to Konate. He turns back and gives it all the way to Alisson Becker. Jarell Quansah. Quansah will step forward. Plenty of players surrounding. He will send it out to the right side. It's Connor Bradley who will step forward. Bradley to Salah. Salah will then just knock it off Pervis Estupiñán. It'll be a Liverpool throw. The long ball forward. It's sent in, and good challenge. It goes in by Estupiñán, and then Estupiñán has deflected it back off Connor Bradley, meaning it'll be a goal kick. Goal kick to be taken by Adam Webster, something we've seen more of as of late. Play it short to Verbruggen. Verbruggen will clip it forward. Go out of play. So it's Alisson Becker. Alisson with it. Give it to Konate. Konate will knock it forward. Here is Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai with it. Szoboszlai will play a forward ball. Just deflects off the backside of Max Vifa. Picked up by Federico Chiesa. Chiesa out to the right side. There's Connor Bradley. Bradley fires a shot in. It's past the dive of Bart Verbruggen, but it doesn't go into the back of the net, and it's out for a goal kick. But it certainly was a dangerous move by on a slot side, breaking forward. Just came to Connor Bradley, who just kind of maybe rushed it a little, but it was brilliant by Federico Chiesa, who is chasing forward. It's Brighton who will go short from the goal kick. It's Verbruggen who will clip it out to the left side. It's brought down by Pervis Estupiñán. Cody Gakpo tried to bring him down, but the referee will play good advantage. And then it's a long ball forward, and it's cut out by Jarell Quansah. Goes out of play for a throw. Stupidan has come over to pick it up. He will take the throw. Goes all the way back to Adam Webster. To Jan-Paul Van Hecke. Van Hecke will send a long ball forward, which will be touched down by Alisson Becker. Alisson with the ball inside his own 18-yard box. So he's just going to waste a little bit of time. He's just going to wait for Gruder to press him, and then he can pick up the ball. It's a long kick that goes forward. It's won in the air by Stupidan. And then it's back with the central defenders of Brighton, who are playing the way out of trouble. It's a strong challenge that goes in by Kwanzaa, and then Cody Gakpo will surge forward, and Cody Gakpo's bundled over by Jan-Paul Van Hecke, who's having a complaint to Andy Medley, and Andy Medley just explained a decision. Cody Gakpo seems a little bit confused maybe as to why there is no yellow card on this occasion. Now it will be a shooting opportunity, you imagine, about 20 yards out. It's Konstantinos Tsimikas and Dominic Szoboszlai that has stood over here at the moment. Arthur Bruggen is just organising a four-man wall. Who is organising it, and Dominic Szoboszlai, it looks like it's been left for him to take. And he is preparing to deliver. It's going to be a shot that goes in and it just deflects off the wall in front of him, and then back out to Cody Gakpo. Give it to Conor Bradley. Bradley to Gakpo. Gakpo will nutmeg the Swede Yasin Ayari, and then Ayari will try and force a ball forward, but loses it, and it's Danny Welbeck who will clip it to Pervis Estupinan. Estupinan takes a heavy touch. Konate's there trying to tackle him. Here is Yankuba Minte, takes it to the byline. Minte will hang it up, headed away by Gakpo, and then cleared away by a panicked version of Federico Chiesa. And just knocks it out, but clearly doesn't get enough distance on the clearance. Stupidan will send it to the left-hand side. There's Minte. Minte will go back to Ayari. There's Carlos Baliba. Move it to Adam Webster, who stepped out of defence with the ball. Van Hecke. Van Hecke will now move it to the left side. It's going to be a delivery in, headed away by Jarrell Kwanzaa. It's going to be a long ball that gets switched out to this right side. It's brought down really well, in fact. Here is that's FIFA. FIFA on it, will cross it in, not a good delivery in, and Brighton will get the ball moving once again. Out to the right side, it's number 17, Yankuba Minte. Minte into Brian Gruder. It's going to be a shot that goes in, and he shook it rather hurriedly, I think is the descriptive word that I will use. Just panicked it at it ever so slightly, and it goes out of play for a goal kick. So it's Alisson Becker with the ball. He'll send it to the right side. There is Dominic Szoboszlai, who tried to take on Carlos Baliba, but he's got a cross, and then Szoboszlai has apparently knocked it off Baliba as he's come to win the ball. So a throw-in has been given. Just a throw that goes inside to Simon Adingra. Now out to the left-hand side. Pivers is Stupinan. He's going to get a shot away. And he panics as he gets the shot away. He's done a good strike and he sends it wide and out for a goal kick. So just rushed it ever so slightly. Oh, it's a goal kick that goes forward. It's been rare that we've seen any kind of hurried or long ball forward from either side. And Paul Van Hecker, who will go to his goalkeeper, Bart Verbruggen. Verbruggen will this time send the long ball forward, but it's won in the air by Connor Bradley. Bradley can only head it to Brian Garuda. Garuda will step forward with it. Garuda to Estupinan. Estupinan will clip it in. Welbeck has tried to flick it on. It wasn't a bad header. It was a good glancing effort by Danny Welbeck, but he was unable to glance it into the back of the net. And the 34-year-old who's had his best goal-scoring season in the Premier League at his oldest age, he has been unable to add to the tally of 10 goals. And he's put that one just wide of the ball. It's going to be a throw out on the left side. Purpose is Stupinan picks it up. And Stupinan will give it to Brahan Garuda. Garuda running back, moves it out to the left side, but it's Dominic Szoboszlai who can step forward and try and force something for Liverpool now, and he does force it, but it's not a good pass. Loses it eventually. And now it's Adam Webster. He'll take a couple seats forward. It's out to the right side. It's Yankuba Minte can bring it down. He will play it across the 6-yard box, but cleared away by Kanate. It's Garuda to Yassine Ayari. Finds Jan-Paul Van Hecker. Liverpool back in shape now, trying to remain organised. And it's a ball that goes to the left-hand side. A shot does come in by Simon Adingra. It's taken a few bounces, and Alisson Becker will comfortably collect it. And then he'll just roll it out to Ryan Gravenberg. Gravenberg to Alisson. Alisson out to the right side, and again, force a pass, not a great pass, and out to play. Brighton can quickly get it back in. It's Carlos Baliba. Baliba to Yankuba Minte. And Minte will try and play a 1-2, but it's going to be cleared out by Gerald Kwanzaa. They're just trying to get behind their side at the moment, are the Brighton supporters, just playing pretty low tempo, but this could be a decent one. It's clipped in behind to Yassine Ayari, and it's Yassine Ayari who's brought it down, and it's the Swede who has equalised for Fabian Hertzler's team, and it's an excellent finish. He has brought it down so well in behind the Liverpool defence, and then he has just left Alisson Becker rooted to the spot. And it's a Swede with only his second Premier League goal, the 21-year-old Yassine Ayari, who has got Brighton back level in the game. It's some good one-touch football, just as I was criticising them for actually playing with a pretty low tempo. It was Brian Garuda who received the ball as it was bouncing. He just knocked it in behind. Ayari just brought it down superbly well, and then slotted it into the bottom corner. Brilliant finish, and it's Brighton who have levelled with Liverpool. It's Brighton 1, Liverpool 1. Fabian Hertzler will be delighted with that goal to bring the Seagulls back level. It has been coming. They've had 7 shots compared to Liverpool's 5. They both had 2 shots on target, but a lot of credit probably does have to go to Brighton for that assist, as he just dinked it in behind, and then it was excellently brought down by Ayari. So again, Danny Welbeck picks up the ball. Welbeck on the edge of the box as it's bouncing, then he attempts a shot, but he sends it way over the bar, and it was actually the Brazilian goalkeeper Alisson Becker who gave it away on that occasion. Just trying to force a pass, and it wasn't a great pass at all. And Brighton nearly took advantage. Of course, Virgil van Dijk not playing today. Before today, he was the only Premier League player to have played every single minute of this season, other than Nathan Collins, who plays for Brentford. But of course, Van Dijk not starting today, so that mantle will go to the Brentford centre-back, Nathan Collins, the most minutes this season. But here is Brighton who's going to chase forward. He's onto the edge of the box. He will now move it to the left side. Shot goes in by Dingra, but it's blocked off well by Connor Bradley. It's Ayari who's able to regain the ball. Adam Webster inside the Brighton half. Now in the Liverpool half, it's Estupiñán to Gruder. And a shot goes in by Estupiñán. It's a shot on target. Alisson's had to dive down to his left side and collect it, but it was a panicked effort more than anything. But we have got 10 minutes left remaining in this game. Now Brighton 1, Liverpool 1. And now it is Elliott out to the right channel. Here it is with the captain, Mohamed Salah. Salah will try return the favour back to the former Fulham Academy graduate, but he gives it away. And here is Brighton coming on the counter-attack. It's Simon Adingra, but Tsimikas has got in and blocked it off, and now it's Jarrell Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa to Tsimikas. It's Ryan Gravenberg. Give it to Chiesa. Chiesa will knock it back to Ibrahima Konate. That's Harvey Elliott inside his own half. Konate with the ball. We'll play it to the left side. Dominic Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai asking for support, asking for some players to get up near him. We've got 8 minutes left. It's Konate out to the right touchline. Mohamed Salah receives it, goes back to Konate. At the moment, Brighton have had the most passes in the final third and touches in the opposition box. By triple the amount of touches in the opposition box to what Liverpool have had, just 9. They've also dominated the possession of the ball with 56. Here is Cody Gakpo. Gakpo, who thought about driving at the Brighton defence, but will turn back and give it to Jarrell Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa will go back to Alisson Becker. Alisson to Konate. Liverpool just looking to maybe take the sting out of the game. Here is Harvey Elliott. Harvey Elliott inside Liverpool's own half. Gives it to Konate. Here is Salah. Salah back to Gravenberg. Gravenberg out to the left side. Jarrell Kwanzaa is here to receive it. And Jarrell Kwanzaa will turn back to Alisson Becker, who's way out of his goal. And it goes out to the right side. Ibrahima Konate is able to step forward. So now it's clipped to the left side. Cody Gakpo stepping forward, gives it to Tsimikas. Tsimikas will pull it across. It's Adam Webster who just sticks out a foot and makes a crucial block, and then it comes back out to Dominic Szoboszlai, who will swing it in, headed away by Webster, and now Brahan Gruda with the opportunity to run at the Liverpool defence. Here is Adingra. Liverpool are rushing to get back in. Adingra gives it to his left fullback, Estupinan. Estupinan to Adingra. Comes to Yassine Ayari. Ayari with it. And then Estupinan will go back to Adam Webster. Jan-Paul van Hecker. A purposeful step forward. Give it to Mats Wiefer. Liverpool sat off in shape at the moment. It's Belieber to Webster. Belieber again. Forward ball. Blocked off well by Orion Gravenberg. Gravenberg can step forward. Looking to stretch his legs, and then we'll go back to Jarrell Kwanzaa. And then Ibrahim Kanate will send it out to the right side. Goes back to Allison. And a long ball goes forward, and again credit has to go to the goalkeeper. Verbruggen is out of his goal, and then actually the assistant referee on the far side has spotted an offsides in there, and Andy Madley has felt the need to stop the game, which has frustrated